You don't understand. Burger Films is a company I built from the ground up. It's not yours.
I can see that, but think of all the possibilities if I owned it. Think of all the possibilities if I owned Cindyman Films.
You're gonna turn my series cutesy happy. I don't like that. That's
No,
not what
Bert, it's not gonna be cutesy happy. It's gonna be just the way I want it, just the way it's meant to be. Just like Bunch of the Weird will be when I am done.
You're gonna turn my series into the Quarantine Saga. I don't want that.
Oh, so you're against peace? Not entirely against peace, but I believe when something has to be fixed, reality should bend to where it needs to be.
Getting too dangerous, Bexon. You're destroying innocent worlds.
If that's what it takes for the worlds to become what they must be, what they are destined to be regardless, then I am willing to take that risk.
Will Pano and Reese's and Stay Puft Jr. and Danny ever come back?
The universe hopped, so they're bound to come back here eventually.
Bunch, we have returned.
We're all glad you're back, and you're safe. Did you get any more answers?
Yes, I did.
Where are Danny, Stay Puft Jr. and Reese's?
Oh, they're coming in. And, we have another surprise Bunch member we'd like you to meet. Hi guys. It's another Porg!
How is this possible?
I don't know. He was hiding out and he wasn't located here. I guess he's kept himself hidden from the public because for the longest time I thought I was the last one. I didn't know there were any until I saw you. I mean, I thought they were completely extinct. I was always taught in school that the Porgs were gone. So, I guess this means they're not. I mean, obviously because of you, but there's another one, which opens the possibility of many more. Pano and I both hope that. But with how scarce any sign of us are, you never really know. Well, he's gonna be part of our Bunch of the Weird. He had a team of his own. His team died. He was the leader, but he was the only one that survived. And he blames himself for not saving his team. That's why he's joining our team, so he can redeem what he feels are his past mistakes.
This is so cool. It's not only another Bunch member, but another Porg that we thought was extinct. Welcome to the team. What's your name?
Jamie.
Even my calculations could not see this coming. We have a Porg, another one, in the Bunch of the Weird.
It's a great honor to be here. I've not heard anything about you guys, but I've heard about the Bunch of the Weirder who got their name from you. So I'd assume that you are somewhat big in this town, right? Yeah, we're fairly big. Except, I'd more say Pano and Reese's are fairly big. I don't even get to do anything in fights. They tried to let me, and then they just called it off. Bruce, I'm sure at some point during this whole situation, you'll make a huge impact on us somehow. And not just us, but the town as a whole. Yeah, hope you're right about that big impact thing. So I'm going to pick a few Bunch members to go and tell members of this town why the warping is happening. And even if they don't believe you, don't give them any reason not to. Hang on, Pano. What if we find these allies and they end up becoming part of this team? I mean, kind of like how you just recruited me. I mean, that would be good. More members of the team would be more members against Bex and Strain. More power to fight against him. Yeah, so maybe instead of looking for allies to just explain things to, we not only explain things to them, but we try and recruit them. Sounds like a good idea. You and Danny can start searching when you want. Does that sound good, Danny? Yeah, it sounds good. Searching for other recruits with a Porg. Guess we'll be off.
Be careful. The warping's only getting worse.
We'll try our best, Stay Puft Jr. Come on, Danny. Alright. I think I'm going to recruit Sadie and Kix to go talk to members of this town about what's going on. Kix, you seem like you explain it pretty well, and Sadie, well, you just make everything better for them. Soften the blow a bit.
Thanks, Pano. Well, we'll see you in a bit, Pano.
Alright. What? Okay, now I'm starting to see what you guys are meaning. You didn't already see that yesterday? Well, I did, but I thought it wouldn't happen all the time. I thought it was just that time or something. Jamie, the warping will only get worse and it will only get more frequent. Maybe we're being prevented from recruiting or telling civilians about what's going on. If that's the case, then this is gonna make our victory really difficult. We've gotta find another way to do this.
This is the beginning of our end.
You're reading too much into this, Stay Puft Jr. I think if we remain calm and just try and leave again, or Jamie and Danny try and leave again, I think it'll be fine. Or how about Kix and Sadie leave? Yeah, I guess we're kind of trapped in our house. I do not know if this is purposeful or not, but the warping is preventing us from leaving our own house, which means we can't protect the town. We've got to find some other way to get out of here. Pano, have you seen what's going on with the town? V13? Oh, nice of you to drop in without our permission. Glad Reese's is still the same. But guys, something is really wrong with the town. We know V13, and we know what's causing it. What is causing it? There's a man controlling our reality called Bex and Strain. We're part of a TV show.
What? Part of a TV show?
Yes, which means everything in our lives has been in some way written as a plot point, but we still have an extent of free will, so the plot can progress. It's unpredictable, but at the same time it is predictable. It's complicated, but the point is we are in a TV show, and I know that's hard to believe, but we've got to do something to stop all this warping. The reason we're warping is because the reality we were originally supposed to have is being rewritten by Bex and Strain, who is this evil control freak who is trying to destroy our reality by rewriting everything. You guys shouldn't be here. We can't even leave our house without warping back in. Well, we're gonna stay with you. We're gonna see if we can do anything to help, because you helped us.
Yes, Pano? Sorry. I understand that I was horrible to you guys. I realized what I was doing was wrong. I wanted to stop it, but I couldn't. I really wanted to help, and I feel bad about what I did. So I want to help all of you. I want to help all of you stop this evil man, Bex and Strain, or whatever he is, from controlling our reality.
Thank you, Wish. You've come a long way.
Pano.
What if there is no way to stop this? Cleo, you don't sound very confident. I'm not very confident, Pano. Look at what's happening. We may have gotten answers, but we haven't gotten anywhere. At least anywhere closer to stopping Bex and Strain. We are not close to winning. Bex and Strain is far more powerful than any of us will ever be. Can't you all agree? If we can't even get out of our house, how are we gonna stop him?
That's true. I've been scared this whole time with all this weird glitching and warping.
You know, this TV show thing, it may sound interesting, but in reality, it's scary to think about.
And with Kix on this one, we don't know what we're up against. We may know why this is happening, but we don't know the things he could do. We know how he can hurt us, but we don't know everything.
Guys, come on, stay with me. Have this hope that I have.
I have all this technology. I duplicated a universe hopper, but I don't have the technology to stop someone who has the ability to literally control our entire reality.
And I just can't do anything because you guys don't let me. I'm not strong enough to defeat him. If he's warping our reality, and he's warping me, then I can't do a thing.
I've been doubtful from the very beginning. This isn't going anywhere, Pano.
How much of our original reality, ourselves, who we are currently, is going to be left at the end of this? If we're being rewritten, then who are we going to be? Who's going to be with us? Who's going to be left? Reese, help me out here. Sorry, Pano, but we haven't been getting anywhere. I'm not as much scared as I am just angry that all this has to happen now. Just as we have peace, it's done. We're done for. I'm thankful that you guys accepted me into this team, but honestly, this isn't going anywhere. I'm staying with you guys since you took me in, but in reality, I think we're gonna die soon. We're not gonna die soon. If we just don't give up hope, we're not going to die.
We are doomed, Pano. We're doomed.
It's not hopeless. I thought things were hopeless when the score makers were losing. I don't
always thought that Scorus was a horrible boss. He always failed. He led us into failure. So I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to come up with a plan for you guys so we can win against this monster, Bexton Strain.
Way to step it up, Wish. You went from being a score maker to a true hero and a great member to the Bunt of the Weirder.
Thank you, guys. Now let's think of this plan. So what have you guys already done?
We went to go talk to Bexton Strain to get some answers, and he is not the most cooperative with giving those at all.
I can see that. He is an evil mastermind, so it would make sense. Scorpius viewed himself as that, and he didn't even want to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
So, what if one of you, instead of trying to deliberately talk to Bexton Strain, you spy on him, you see him changing a reality, and then once he's in the process of changing it, they knock him out. We need someone strong to knock him out. While they're spying, they take notice of what he does in between rewrites. His breaks, his habits, everything he does. And then, once he's vulnerable, just not paying attention to anything but the rewriting, they knock him out. And then, they bring him back here. That way he can't control the dimension currently.
But what if we trap him here until he agrees to do what we tell him, to fix our reality? But it's beyond fixing. Maybe if he can control the warping, he can use the warping for our advantage. So we're blackmailing him? Precisely. There is a way to get him back here. If only one of us travels there, they can easily take Bexton Strain back. The universe hoppers can hold two beings. So if one of us goes there and knocks him out, they take him here, and then we do whatever it takes to pry anything out of him and get him to fix our reality.
That sounds like a plan, and I know just the one to do this mission.
Who?
Cleo.
Me?
Yes. I remember I was the one who captured you and brought you to Scorpius, and I'm sorry, okay? It was wrong of me, and I feel bad. I want to give you a chance to help us. I want to be the one who helps you. Because if you help them, you help everyone. And I'm helping you help them. Kind of complicated, but I'm trying my best to redeem my past mistakes. I think you are the best bunch member to go on this mission.
You're strong enough. You can knock him out with your lion claws. You are a lion. That's right. And this is not a plan we did before. I think this will work. All right. Then what are you waiting for, Cleo? Go stop Bexton Strain.